says something. She says some things too.
Hey everybody, it's Marissa Says Things. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a while since I've updated you about my personal life, and I am looking pretty rough, as you can probably tell. Thank you, seasonal allergies. So I am not sick, I am not inebriated in any way. I just look like this because pollen decided to hate me and my body, and that's what we're rolling with. So I'm here to talk to you today about just like what's going on in the life of M. It has been a while, so let's get to it. First off, I finished my research. Again, just a little reminder, I am a senior in college. Basically, where I go to school, we do a year-long research project, and it can be about anything that we want. So I'm a theater major, and I looked at acting and mental illness, actually called psychological disorders. That's the better term because illness means it could get worse, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them are just chronic, and they just stick around. It's not necessarily getting worse over time. So I looked at acting and psychological disorders, and I was asking whether an actor who's never had one can ever really understand the experience and be able to ethically portray that on stage. And I found a lot of really neat stuff. I got to dig into one of my favorite acting theorists, Stanislavski. If you ever have any questions, if you ever want me to do a video about Stanislavski, I would be so down, honestly, just like ask and I would do it yesterday. So I might end up doing one anyway, just because I love him so much. Basically, he came up with this psychotechnique that was just how do we understand the mind and body of a character, and how do we use both to become an individual that we are not. So I basically said, was like, that's all well and good, but he even said that he didn't know what it was like to have a psychological disorder and thought that it would be worth revisiting in the future. So now that we are here in the lovely future, it's worth going back and seeing what can be done now that we know more about abnormal psychology. So basically what I found was look at the logic, look at symptoms of psychological disorders as a set of constraints that a person finds themselves within, and then think about how you as an actor, as a human being, would react to those constraints. So I liken it to saying, instead of like, oh, I'm shaky because I have anxiety, and like this quirk or this trait, it's more, I can't breathe in this social situation, and how do I as a human being react to the fact that I'm having trouble breathing? So more so making sense of something that a lot of people don't know all the information about. So it was a really fun project. I just had my oral defense. I turned it in a couple weeks ago, so it's all done, and I'm gonna present at my school. So that's an exciting thing, but it's just so weird that a year long of research is finally done, and it's a huge weight off my plate. But the thing is, kept serving myself, so now I have a smorgasbord of creative projects, which is super exciting. I'm hosting an event. I am recording some documentaries, and I'm going to be putting them on the YouTube channel. I might be performing a poetry for a devised piece in a staged reading, and oh gosh, what else am I doing? Going to be doing more YouTube videos. And I'm in a dance concert, so doing all of that, hoping to learn violin and maybe ice skating too. So just like really trying to jam pack a bunch of stuff in there before I graduate, and all the while having allergies, yay! But I mean, it's not the end of the world, so it's really exciting. Cool things are coming up. It can feel a little frustrating to just feel like, for me personally, I always have too many ideas and not enough time, but I'm really just trying to take advantage of the time I have left here and spend time with friends too and other important people in my life. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll be keeping you posted on creative stuff as it comes up, but it just seems significant since I'm working on 5 various projects that I should at least update you all. So thanks so much for watching. See you around.